Okay, so we're here in another special area today at Villa Urba. This is day 2 of this whole weekend presented by BMW Group Classic, and I'm here with the head of BMW Classic for USA, Tom Polzinski. Tell me about what we have behind us, Tom.
We have 5 328s that raced at the Mille Miglia, which was a 1,000-kilometer race in Italy. 38 was the first 3 cars here, and then 1940, which was after the war started. But each car is different here, and this is the first time in 80 years that they have been together.
Yeah, and it's amazing to see the differences. And we have, I believe, the Roadsters competed in 1938.
Correct.
And then 39, because of the war,
right.
there was no race.
Yep.
And then in 1940, BMW competed with the Coupes.
The Coupes, right. And both Coupes are done by different coach builders. One is a Touring, and the other one is Super Leger, and the other one's by Cam. So yes, we see quite a variety of 328s, and they were very successful race cars. They were really good race cars. Inline 6, about 2 liters, just under 2 liters. Great cars to drive, and very competitive in their day.
Again, this is an aerodynamic car with the, it has the wheel.
Right, the spats over the rear wheels, exactly.
Over the rear wheels, and I've seen multiple ones of these in different places. We were at BMW Classic last year,
right.
One of them was there,
yes.
And they all are a little bit different in the elements, and I think maybe that was to test different scenarios or different setups basically for the race.
Exactly, and some of them are done by different coach builders, so each coach builder has their ideas. The car that we're standing in front of now is called a Buckelfalter, which has these sharp lines over the fenders. Roughly translated, it's a crease on your pants is a Buckelfalter. So it's the creased fender one. Next to it is a smooth fender car. Each of these cars is unique and special. Some are owned by BMW as part of the collection in Munich because of their historical significance to the company, but some of these are privately owned, and it's fantastic to see all of them here together.
And do the grille colors in the front grills, is that kind of determined so they could identify the cars when they would pass, or do you know why there's green and black, and I think there's silver down?
Yes, there were some privateers, so the green ones were the factory cars. Today we would do one red, one blue, so we can tell one car from the other, but back in those days, no, they wanted to identify the factory cars from the non-factory. You may notice that they're all silver, and silver was the German race color, and they're not particularly glossy. This is a paint that was available back in the day, and it was basically made from fish scales. So it's a very difficult paint process to mimic today.
Yeah, and the silver basically carried through all the way, I think, to the 70s, because I believe the NKs and some of those cars raced in silver as well. So that all kind of passes through. And here we are at the first Coupe, and this is the Super Leggera.
Right, from Touring, yes.
Touring, yes.
And a very diminutive coupe and a beautiful little car. Very successful and a part of the BMW collection. Very important car. And then next to it is the Cam Coupe, which is a little bit longer. A Cam you may have heard from other coach building in Germany, very famous coach builder, and that one has a little bit longer rear, and actually eventually Cam was known for the camback, which you see on this early car.
Yeah.
Yes.
Earlier we shot that other video with the aerodynamic 328, the one of one. These all have straight windshields, and that had the curved windshield. So it's kind of it's crazy to see that the differences in that car. As
I mentioned, all of these cars raced in the Mille Miglia in 38 to 40. The Mille Miglia it's in the name. It's a 1,000-kilometer race, but it was in the streets through northern Italy. So it was a circuit through normal streets, and it was very dangerous, but it was the ultimate test of endurance back in the day. And if you were able to survive the Mille Miglia and win the Mille Miglia, it translated into sales. So basically race on Sunday, sell on Monday sort of thing.
Absolutely.
Back in the 30s.
Yeah, and being in Italy as we are, this is also a perfect place to display these special cars, and they're very popular. There's a lot of people here to see them.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Tom, for walking me through some of the special details on these cars. It's amazing to see them all together and to be presented here, especially at this event.
Right, this is truly historic occasion. It's not since 1940 have these cars been together, so 80 years was the last time they've come together. Wow. They may never come together in our lifetime again, so this is really, there's a lot of history in these cars, but today there's history in having them all together, and it's what makes this program so special. It's a celebration. We see all the folks here looking at the cars, and this is what it's all about.
Yeah, it's great.